Hi, my name is Medina. We'll be trialing out student recipe, easy to make, cost effective, efficient, and delicious.
Oh, we love that. A healthy meal for a balanced student. Chilli Paneer! Looks like Christmas in a pan.
Oh yeah. So, for this series, I will not be cooking alone. Please welcome my guest for today's episode, Angie!
Hi, I am here.
So,
I'm ready to cook.
Do you have much cooking experience?
Yeah, I actually learned to cook when I was a student.
For today's recipe, I don't actually know what we're making. Can you please tell us a bit more about what we're going to be doing today?
It is an easy chili paneer that any student can make. It even has ketchup to spice.
Oh, love ketchup.
And we're also going to have a little bit of raita, which is an Indian yogurt dip.
Ah, very delicious. So, can't wait to get started. Let's get cooking.
For this recipe, you will need 1 pack of paneer, half a bell pepper, 3 big green chili peppers, and a small white onion chopped. You will also need any oil. We're using vegetable oil, sunflower oil is good too, soy sauce, ketchup. For the raita, you will need fresh yogurt, chopped cucumber, lime, finely chopped mint, and a little bit of chili powder. You also want some mint that you haven't yet chopped up to garnish. So the first thing that we're going to do is make some raita. Start by pouring your cucumber into the yogurt. You can put mango, you can put seed, and it will enhance any dinner when you've got a little side.
Amazing.
That's this one.
Oh,
That's going to be for garnish.
Can you tell that I've cooked before? So, Angie, tell me a bit about yourself.
Yeah, so I grew up here in London, but I currently live in Manchester and I'm our project manager at Pickachef Uni.
Crazy. So where did you go? Do you have a degree? Did you go to uni?
I have several.
Oh!
I love studying.
Oh my god, this smells amazing. Does it? So where did you study?
So I did my first degree in experimental psychology at Oxford.
Oh.
And then I went up the hill to Oxford Brookes where I did a law conversion.
Oh, amazing. So what inspired you to do those things?
I thought about working in not-for-profit. I did some internships in my time. I wanted to work in education and I did an internship in Hong Kong at the Hong Kong Education University. Squeeze of lime. Oh boy, you can do it. Yeah!
Oh, She-Hulk, come out.
Yeah.
Carry on.
Be powerful. Yes, so I wanted to work in not-for-profit, but I felt that there was a lot of admin jobs and not that much. There was demand for skill, and I wanted to have a skill rather than just turn up.
Yeah.
So I decided to become a lawyer.
Oh, amazing.
And then I became an education lawyer for a little bit, but ended up dropping out of law and running a startup. And after that, I found my way back into higher education, helping other people go to university.
Yeah. So what was the best thing about uni for you?
So, I really enjoyed my postgrad degrees. That's when I really learnt to cook. I spent quite a lot of time at home and studied remotely, and I had some nice flatmates who would go and get all the ingredients, and they would do all the chopping and the cleaning, and I would just make food that made everyone happy. Yeah, exactly.
What was your favorite meal to cook at uni? Was it this?
That's hard. I think muffins.
Muffins?
Yeah.
You bake muffins?
I love to bake muffins
No
and cakes.
way.
Yeah, a good mug cake. They're really good for hangovers, just cake in a mug.
Oh, love a good mug cake. Oh, we got Mary Berry on our hands. This is great.
Keep going, keep going.
God, it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Oh, the splashy.
In Indian culture, we add it in 3s. That helps you to not add too much. Little sprig of mint to garnish.
Oh, beautiful. Look at that.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Amazing.
Easy peasy limey squeezy.
Lime and squeezy, yes?
Yeah, all good to go. Now let's make chili paneer.
Chili paneer!
Chili paneer. So first of all, we are going to heat up our pan with some oil in it. And then we'll start by frying our onions and our chili. And chili? Yeah.
Oh, this looks awesome. Oh, it smells wonderful, that does.
It does actually smell really good. Yes, okay, this is gonna work.
We were talking about obviously your uni and stuff. What do you think was the most challenging part of uni for you?
I struggled with my mental health. And I was lucky. I had a lot of friends who really supported me.
Yeah.
I also was a young carer and had to split some time from uni in going home to care for family members.
Oh, bless you.
So I would get like calls and tutorials. You've got to go home now.
How did the uni help you with that? Like, did they support you?
I was very ashamed that I had to go and look after my family.
You were?
And I didn't realise that it wasn't totally normal, that people around me weren't quite going through what I was going through.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stigma around healthcare, and I guess I thought it was normal to have to look after your family in that way, even to interrupt lots of other things in your life.
Yeah.
So it was hard for me to ask for help. I think if I'd asked for more help, they would have given it.
Yeah.
But to be honest, the nice thing about Oxbridge is that the terms are quite short. You only have 8-week terms, which means that you can go home for stuff. But those terms do tend to be really intense.
Amazing.
Which can be quite tough.
How did you find like going to a Russell group compared to then obviously studying your master's somewhere else?
I really loved being at Oxford Brookes, actually.
Yeah.
I found it a lot more inclusive. It was really feminist. I became the Student Union Women's Officer.
Oh, nice.
And I got to help lead the Feminist Society.
Amazing.
And that was really, really cool.
Yeah, leading the female voice.
There were a lot of like amazing, smart, capable people who were interesting, political, switched on, and fun to be around.
That's so cool.
So now our onions are looking clear and starting to kind of sweat a bit, which means that they are getting ready. We can put our bell peppers in.
Ah. Well, hey. Do you have any tips to like befriend your flatmates to be able to cook together?
Yeah, I think just inviting people over for things like food or cups of tea. Yeah. But some people just love cooking and some people don't.
But then you can always do kind of like this dynamic where, you know, one person cooks, one person looks fabulous watching them cook.
Exactly.
So how do you know when it's like ready for the next step?
Well, can you smell that? So the peppers are starting to soften and it's looking all kind of fresh and it's feeling a bit spicy. I would say, let's go for it.
Yeah?
Let's get that paneer in.
Crazy.
So in we go with our paneer.
So what is paneer?
Paneer is a kind of Indian cottage cheese.
Oh, crazy.
It tastes a bit like goat cheese. So, oh yeah, okay, you can see immediately that that's starting to brown.
Yeah.
That's exactly what we want.
Oh,
now
perfect.
it is time. I'm going to go straight ahead and add our sauce. I personally hate ketchup, so I'm going to be judging him a great deal. 3 teaspoons of soy sauce.
Oh, what a combination.
Apparently it's good.
Apparently.
That sugar that I have as well. I'm going to add some sugar. Can you see that that piece of paneer is nice and brown and crispy? That's how you know that it's starting to get ready. So that's what we want all our paneer to look like.
Amazing.
In a little bit, you're going to try some. But basically, we just kind of stand here and chill for like 10 minutes. So now I can tell you my whole life story.
Yeah. So so how did you budget yourself at university?
So I'm a bit of a spendthrift. And I remember getting my student finance. I was really, really poor in my first week. I couldn't go to any of the fresher stuff because I didn't have £5 in my bank account. And I remember thinking, I don't want to borrow money off people I've just met.
Yeah, exactly.
It was so embarrassing. But then my student finance came in and it was like the most money I'd ever seen in my whole life.
I feel like,
really freaked
that's
out.
the most money that anyone would ever see as a student, because what 18-year-old gets like £3,000 in their bank account?
I don't know who these 18-year-olds are, but I hope they're having a good time. I took out the amount of money that I decided to spend each week in cash, and I put it in an envelope, and I said, right, that's it, you get that, nothing else.
That's so clever.
Kinda, and then every time I spent money, I was like, oh no, I only have this much left for the week.
So like, obviously everything is now on cards and contactless. What would you recommend for students on how to budget now?
Get a banking system, something like Monzo or Revolut, and there are a few others which allow you to put your money into pots, and then you can separate out and say, right, this is this week's amount, and it will tell you how much you spent on each thing, how much you have left for the week. It's really
I had
good
like
like
a
that.
little finance journal where like I'd track my expenses and stuff to be
Amazing.
like, obviously, this is how much I get from a student loan, this is how much is going towards like rent and stuff, and this is how much is for food.
That's
Do you
really
think that would
good.
also be?
That is so smart. See, now this is usually the point in your student meal where your friends are getting hungry and kind of annoyed that you haven't finished cooking yet, and your alarm goes off.
So now we're going to be rating the dish on how easy it was to make, how cheap, how quick, and how delicious. So how easy was it to make this dish? Out of 10.
Okay, I would give this dish a 6 out of 10.
Yeah, I'd say a 6.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Chopping things is very easy.
And then just figuring out how to cook them as well, yeah.
You just have to chill and watch your paneer slowly become crispy. There's not too much risk of getting it wrong. Just keep stirring and you won't burn anything.
So how quick? It took
a little while.
A little while, so I'd say maybe like a 4 out of 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe it took about half an hour.
Yeah. How would you say like the cost of the ingredients? What would you say?
Super duper cheap.
Really?
So, yeah, the important thing is to go to the Asian store and try and get like fresh groceries.
So, like maybe 5, 6 maybe?
Pounds?
No,
Per
it's an
meal?
out of 10. Sorry.
Oh, out of 10. I would say cost would be a good 6 out of 10.
6
yeah.
out of 10.
6, 7
Wonderful.
out of 10.
And now
paneer is a little bit expensive, can be.
How delicious?
I don't know.
Let's see.
No? Good?
This is great.
Okay. Yes. See, that's why I really like
I give
cooking.
this like 8.5 out of 10. I think it's really good.
All right, let me have a go.
Well, Angie, thank you so much for coming on and sharing with us your delicious recipe. I hope you guys enjoyed watching us. Make sure to like, subscribe, follow, and comment below if you tried out this recipe or if you have any other recipes that you'd like for us to try. Until then, see you next time.